My fellow flames of Amethyst, welcome back to another Wuthering Waves video. My name is Amethyst Abrams, and today we're going to be discussing how Wuthering Waves has responded to the backlash of the anniversary livestream. For those who don't know, the anniversary livestream had significant backlash due to the severe lack of rewards, and they have tweeted and come out and responded to what people have said. So we're going to be breaking down that tweet today. If you enjoy this video, hit that like and subscribe, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you thought of this video. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. So if I come over here to X, they actually tweeted out discussing the backlash of the 2.3 live stream, and I'm going to go over it right now. Regarding the Wuthering Waves 2.3 preview special program, to our dear rovers, after the Wuthering Waves version 2.3 preview special program, we received plenty of suggestions, thoughts, and criticism from you. We've been paying close attention to all feedback, and we'd like to take this opportunity to address your concerns and sincerely apologize for the disappointment. Our roadmap for the recent versions of Wuthering Waves allocated development resources to an anniversary experience into version 2.3 that is both relaxing and entertaining. However, this allocation did not meet our rovers' expectations for an anniversary celebration. At the same time, we fell short in how the broadcast was structured, scripted, and presented, leading to a poor viewing experience. We at the dev team have identified and acknowledged certain shortcomings in our content management, preparation, and delivery. What happened has shown us even more clarity that Wuthering Waves' accomplishments over the past year would not have been possible without our rovers, especially rovers who have been with us on the journey from the very start. We want you to know that we are planning future versions with you in mind, so please stay tuned for more updates. Again, we deeply apologize for failing to meet the expectations of our long-time rovers. We also recognize that there is still much room for improvement in how we operate and support the game long term. We are committed to growing and refining every aspect of Wuthering Waves. To express our gratitude and sincerest apologies, we'll be launching a logging event this week where the following content will be available to unlock and claim. The opening time will be given in a later official announcement. The logging content is 10 Radiant Tides, 10 Forging Tides, and 10 Lustrous Tides. Thank you once again for your support and believing in Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves team. This is truly a devs listened moment, because they have literally, in the space of what, 2 days since the live stream, in the space of 2 days, they have addressed the issues regarding the lack of rewards and the disappointment of the fans. We were all disappointed in the severe lack of rewards. However, as an actual celebration of Wuthering Waves, I thought the update was I thought the live stream was good. However, the severe lack of rewards was very noticeable. It didn't feel like the rewards were significant enough to thank the player base for supporting the game for the past year. However, the events, the content, and the live music I thought was a anniversary event. It was an event-worthy live stream, and they have announced a lot of great things coming later on, like the Cyberpunk Edge Runners collab, which a lot of people are very excited for, me included. However, a lot of people were very disappointed in what they saw, because we didn't really see much in regard to what is actually coming. We saw a decent amount, but they skimmed over a few things relatively quickly, and they focused a lot on some events like the Monopoly Mario Party looking event, and optimizations, which are very positive optimizations. They focused a lot of optimizations for the game and this Mario Party Monopoly event mostly, as well as the two characters Chiakana and Zani. And then if you go on their actual website, they actually go into a lot more detail about not only the events that they showed in the live stream, but other events they did not announce in the live stream, which I thought was a bit weird how they didn't announce all of the events, and some of the events like the Depths of Elusive Realm revamp looking event got skimmed over. The holograms got skimmed over. Like, a lot of things got mentioned very briefly, which means it was very easy for players and people to miss what they were saying. And the events they did go over, not many people really cared about. And also the fact that we got very little rewards. I know a lot of people thought we were going to get a free 5-star selector, and that is not the case. We're getting two 5-star banners where you can select any 5-star you want. However, it's not guaranteed. It's a 50-50. I believe that the selecting banners should have been like it was way back on the launch, where you could select a 5-star, and when you get to the end of the convene, you can summon that specific 5-star. Come on. That specific 5-star that you've selected. The fact they didn't do that with these two selected banners is relatively underwhelming and pretty disappointing, if you ask me. And the fact that they are now addressing the fact that there is severe lack of rewards and they're giving us 10 Radiant Tides, 10 Forging Tides, and 10 Lustrous Tides shows me... Come on. Shows me that they do care about the player base and that they do want the game to succeed, and they have listened to our feedback, and they have listened to our criticism. Some people are still complaining about the Radiant Tides, Forging Tides, and Lustrous Tides. To those people, I say, stop complaining. They've addressed the situation. They said they're going to improve on things in the future, and they've given us 3 different temples. That's pretty good, if you ask me. This is a devs listen moment, and it's an apology, and I think a well-written apology, and a well-compensated apology. So, yeah, I think this is a good thing. I think this is a good thing, and I think it also shows that the developers do give a shit about their player base, and do give a shit about what the players think. Now, could they have just given us a little bit more? Abso-fucking-lutely. They messed up on a lot of things on this live stream, and I think this is a step in the right direction. Does it solve all of the problems? No. No, it doesn't. There's still a few things that they can definitely improve on, okay? But this is definitely a step in the right direction. They've addressed the situation. They've apologized. They've given us 3 different temples. People are saying they should have given us the equivalent of the Astrite. So what would that have been? 32, like 40, was it like 46, 40, 48, 100 Astrite? Which would have basically said, we've given you the equivalent to 3 temples. Use them how you wish. But the fact that it's given us 10 Radiant Tides, 10 Forging Tides, and 10 Lustrous Tides is pretty good. It's pretty good. Would I still have liked the free 5-star selector on the returning characters banners? Absolutely. I think the Phase 1 banner where you select the 5-star from previous patches, and the Phase 2 banner where you select a unit from the previous patches would have been a lot better if it's by the end of that convene you get that 5-star you selected. You still have to go all the way to your 70th or 80th pull, but that's what you're going to get at the end of it. And I think that would have been a little bit more forgiving if they did stuff like that, and also focused a lot more on the events they didn't actually show that is on their website. I think they kind of dropped the ball with that one as well. But I think this is a good thing. They are addressing the situation. They know they fucked up, and they're saying they fucked up. Is it enough? Time will tell. Time will tell how the community responds. I think this is a good thing, and I think another amazing dev-listened moment that other developers in the gacha space wouldn't have done. So, to you, Kuro Games, thank you for these 3 temples. I know, and we know as a community, that you are doing your best, and I'm sure the next few patches going forward and beyond is gonna show that you've listened to what we had to say, and maybe in the next anniversary you'll take what's happened in this year into account, and you will improve on next year's anniversary. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video has helped you understand what's going on. Most of you already know anyway. I'm a little bit late to the party. A lot of great content creators have covered this already, but I thought I would give my opinion on what's going on, and my points and my thoughts. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll speak to you all in the next one, and yeah, take it easy.